Hello, I'm Tony Goncalves, Town of Lewisboro Supervisor. This is my first update. It's my spring update. So far, I've been in this office since January 1st. I'll have to say that I am actually enjoying this new role. Having been on the town board for 4 years prior to coming on board as supervisor helped with the transition, and I thank Peter Parsons tremendously for making that transition easy. The job is challenging at times. There is a lot to do. It's very diverse, but we're doing a lot of good things. Some of the highlights in the past 3.5 months, the major one I would have to say has been the approval of the federal funding, thanks to Congressman Maloney's office and with the support as well of Senator Chuck Schumer. We were awarded $1.8 million to expand the Oak Ridge water treatment plant. One of my objectives, and I had mentioned this last year when I was running, was to continue pursuing grants. We run on a very tight budget, and grants will help us with doing a lot of things that we want to do here in town. We have the Town Park Playground, which is going in hopefully in the fall, probably latter part of August, early September. We're going to start that work. That's going to be funded partially by a $400,000 New York State SAM grant, State Aid to Municipalities grant. We also have a couple of other SAM grants that we're pursuing through both our Assemblyman Chris Burdick and also New York State Senator Peter Harckham, including a grant that's going to help us with some of the upgrades this was a grant that was previously approved before I got on the board, but it's the one that's related to some of the work that the Lewisboro Baseball Association will be doing, the ADA trail that was completed, and also there's going to be another playground that we're going to be putting in at Fox Valley. It's the only park in town that does not have a playground, so we will be putting in a small playground there. We also have a new playground that's going into Onatru. In fact, they just pretty much wrapped it up last week. There's some minor finishing touches that need to be done, but that is a complete overhaul of the existing playground at Onatru. And we are also pursuing some other work within Parks and Rec. We have another SAM, or New York State SAM grant for Fox Valley, that's going to allow us to put in a disinfection system with the bathroom that's there currently, so that we can continue having an open bathroom, hopefully year-round. I'm looking to put in heaters so that we can use that facility year-round, and be able to use the space together with the pavilion for private functions as well. I would also like to mention Dana Makelum Durso, who has been with the town for 23 years, 16 of those years as Parks and Rec Superintendent. Dana has left us, unfortunately. It's the whole work-life balance thing. She's going to be closer to home, and being a newlywed, it's important for her and her husband to have quality time together. And she was a hard worker. I'm sure she's going to continue being a hard worker, put in many hours here with Town of Lewisboro Parks and Rec Department. We're going to miss Dana tremendously, but we are looking at bringing in a couple of new people. So we just hired a recreation leader, and we will have a recreation supervisor that will be joining us soon. So I think with this initial team together, we're going to continue the good work that Parks and Rec have done in the past. And we're going to be looking at other ideas and initiatives that we can put in place for the community. So there's a lot going on. Again, pursuing grant money is something that's key. I'm going to be researching and waiting for some feedback on the federal infrastructure funds that should be coming down through the state, and we're going to look into tapping into that, as well as some other opportunities that I was just made aware of early this week, as a matter of fact, through Senator Schumer's office. So I think one of the important things I learned about this job is the importance of building relationships and communicating with all levels of government. We have an excellent relationship with our county executive, George Latimer. At the New York State level, our New York Assemblyman, Chris Burdick, our State Senator, Peter Harckham, and also at the federal level with Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney and Senator Schumer. I think that's critical. Having those relationships is very important, and I'm looking to leverage those relationships to the fullest extent to benefit the town of Lewisboro. So looking forward to the next quarter and seeing what that will come out of that. But I think it's been a tremendous experience so far. I've been very fortunate to be able to talk to a lot of town residents and really enjoy the opportunity to talk to folks and being able to do things that matter to the town of Lewisboro. So thank you all very much, and look forward to my next update.
You're watching Lewisboro Community Television, Channel 20.